some pretty cool stuff going on with some of these drones. If you live in New Jersey, you don't want to hear about drones at all because you've seen so many of them, you're sick of them. And why are they out there? We don't know. The government says it knows what's going on out there, but it won't tell us, which is always disconcerting, especially since we don't really know who's running the government right now. But when you take a look at Red Cat, this is a drone maker for the military, folks. And it's really caught a lot of attention over the past little bit. Why? Well, because Red Cat drones, whether it's the Black Widow or whatever, are out there helping soldiers win. And these guys just partnered up, Pete, with Palantir, so that Palantir could let them basically autonomously address jamming and all these other things that people try to do to keep drones from doing their job. And we had unusual activity, surprise, surprise, in this one back in November. There it is, the 25th of November. Stock was $10. They're buying the DC-10 calls for $1.60. Guess what? Stock went to $12 on the recent highs. So those calls did pretty well for people that followed that one, Pete. What do you think of a drone like this one that's just moved up to, it's still under $1 billion, so it's relatively small potatoes in the overall defense scheme?
Yeah, although now that they've had this partnership with Palantir, I think that brings them up another notch. Then easing back, it makes a little bit of sense. There are a lot of shorts out there, John, and so they sometimes get their way. And we had that big spike up, and then it's pulled back just a little bit this morning. It's down maybe 10 or 15%, but it's been on an unbelievable tear. If you go back in the last year, this is a stock that traded at 50 cents all the way up to $12.50. It gives you a little bit of an idea of the massive moves that it was able to make. Now, it's a combination of wars, fires, intelligence, all of the things that this particular company services with the drones. It really is special. Now, they did have, not too terribly long ago, some earnings that really weren't all that great, something that I think would be a little bit concerning, but it didn't stop Palantir from partnering up. And I think the fact that they've got that deal in place, that is going to push this stock even higher into the future. Might take a little bit of time, but I really like this name a lot.
Well, and like to give a salute out to the CEO. He lives down here in Puerto Rico, Pete, and I've seen him out on the harbor flying some drones. Yep. So not 50 or 60 of them like in New Jersey, but I've seen him out there. So good work, sir. You've really 10x'd, just like my hat says. He's 10x'd this company, Red Cat.
Perfect.